Yo, YouTubers! I've noticed that a lot of people are going to go camping soon. For instance, the place I used to go to called Tokonatsu, that was a couple weeks ago. So this is a couple weeks old, late. But other people are camping. I have been camping most of my life. Because that's what me and my family used to do, go camping. So I am going to give you some tips on camping. I have learned through the years these tips. I'm not going to name them. I'm not going to dash them or anything like dash one, do this, dash one, do that. I'm just going to because I might forget. So, first tip. I might do this before you get there, when you get there, and so on and so forth. Okay, before you even get there to the campsite, you might have bought a brand new tent. I don't care. My tip is open it up and put it up. So then you know you'll have everything. Because I've done this where I've put a tent up and I forgot to pack enough pegs. Or they forgot the base cover, the base sheet that you put the actual tent on. So I had to pop by Poundland and get spares of almost everything, because they had these necessities like the poles, the tent itself, but they didn't have enough pegs, for instance. So put it up first, in your back garden, in your friend's back garden, anywhere that's big enough for the tent. Put it up first, so you know you got everything. And then obviously take it down again. Then comes because by this point you bought all the tickets and everything. Get a map of where you're going. This is crucial. Get a map of where you're going, so you know. So the campsite is here, say, and then the toilets are here. So I have to walk this way to go to the toilets. And then the campsite is here, and then here's where you shower. Just so you know your bearings. So this is the car park, okay? And this is the campsite. So you know how far to take your tent and belongings to the campsite. So get a map, and if they won't give you a map, get instructions and ask for a brief layout of where everything is. And I don't see why they shouldn't give you a map. And do your research, because you want to plan like A, B, and C of where you would like to put your tent. Because when I went to Taco, there's two different areas. There's the loud area where people party all the time and everything and barely get any sleep. Then you have the quieter, you never get quiet, at the back. And that's where I and my family used to go, is at the back, the quieter bit. So yeah, research. Then, once you get to the campsite and you've done your research and you know where you're going, the one thing I would suggest buying if you have the room, is a camping trolley. Or what Takanatsu has, which is so handy, they've got a trolley you can use. But they get grabbed very quickly. So you have to grab them when nobody's using one, because they get snatched up very quickly. They do. Or you could buy one around 40 quid. Asda sells them, but they're 40 quid. You have to put the effort, you have to actually put the money in. Basically, it's a big long trolley with a handle to put your camping stuff in and your personal belongings in to take to the campsite from the car park. Then you put the tent up. It will come with instructions, and if you get stuck, take your phone, Google it on your phone. There's so many DIYs for putting a tent up. Then once your tent's up, put everything in the tent and zip it. But this is a crucial tip. Don't put your bed anywhere near any edge of the tent. Anywhere. Because I did it once, and it had rained that night, and my bed got, because I like to move around when I sleep, and my bed went up against the side of the tent, and in the morning I was freezing, I couldn't sleep that night. I even had my clothes, coat, sleeping bag, everything on, and I was still shivering with cold. It's because the moisture from the tent had got on my bedding, and that's why it was cold. I tried drying the bedding, but it didn't work. And I was happy to go home that time. So yeah, don't put your bed at any... If you have to, put personal belongings on all three sides of the bed. Because you can always, like, for instance, put like your dirty clothes on one side and your a towel on the other, and your toiletries on another, and the way me and Kieran did it, we put a teddy phone on the other. But battery ass, basically. Because you don't mind them getting wet, because they'll dry easily. But you'll freeze. So that's a crucial tip, is don't put a bed near the edge. Sorry about that, the hard way. Take a power bank that's fully charged. I prefer the Anker ones that my brother told me about. You charge it for about 6 hours, I think, and you got at least 2 days charge in it. And it charges any type of phone. You just need the right cable. And the one I got has 2 ports, so you can charge 2 phones. But yeah, take a power bank, you will need it. I didn't take one, and my phone died. And I had to go the rest of the time without a phone, and I was gutted. Because I couldn't tell my mum I'm here, I'm here. And yeah, it was a faff. It was scary. If you don't want to spend money on food that they got there, because sometimes campsites have vendors that will sell like burgers with chips or cheesy chips, that sort of thing. Like burger vans, that sort of thing. If you don't want to spend money on them, go to a shop before you get there for non-perishable foods like long-lasting milk, Froyo flavoured milk, that works. You could buy your own cereal, but you might have to buy pick-and-eat key stuff, like plastic bowls, spoons, cups. You might have to bring cups anyway if you're going to drink. Unless you want to drink out the bottle. So yeah, but you might have to bring some cups. Even the red Solo cup, you can get like a stack of them. So yeah. Take some cups. And if you don't want to buy stuff from the vendors, which is pretty cheap sometimes, then take like bowls, spoons, knives and forks, that sort of thing. What else? Have fun. Just have fun. Because you tense up. You remembered your power bank to charge your phone, so you never have to worry about it being after charge. Text people where you are. Because that's crucial, that people know where you are. You don't want to get lost. And you don't want them to get lost either. So stay in contact with who you're with. If you're with someone. What else? While you're there, if you do get lost, make a decision that this place, which is very noticeable, would be our gathering point if we get lost. And a time for you to meet there. Because that's really handy for you to choose. Okay, for instance, we chose when we first went to Taco. There's a big flagpole, at Taco, and then we decided there is where we'll meet if we get lost, because it's so noticeable. It's a flagpole with a flag of who's won that year. So we chose that. What else? If you do get lost, and know where staff members are. Know where help is if you need it. Because that has come in handy with me so many times. Because at Taco they have lanyards. Well, everyone has lanyards, but they have special ones. To say that they're staff, whereas the others are just people that are going there. So that's how you can distinguish between the guests for the people who are going and the people that are running it. So always know where help is if you need it. Especially first aid, because I've needed that a couple of times. And apart from that, tense up, get your phone. Yeah, apart from that, have fun. Oh yeah. No is a great answer if you don't want to do anything. No is a great answer if you don't want to do anything. Or go away. Because people are scared to say no. Don't be. If you don't want to do it, say no. Or go away. Or just walk away. And if they follow you, that's when you go for help. But no is a good answer. If you're going to have fun, take protection. You know what I mean. I'm not saying anything more because I'm going to make this child safe. But you know what I mean. If you're going to have fun, take protection. What else? I don't know. Don't take drinks from strangers. At all. If you've left your drink unattended to go to the toilet or anything, get yourself a new one. Don't trust it. Think it might have been spiked more than it's probably not been spiked. Think it has been rather than probably hasn't. And then you might have to spend more money to get a new one, or you might have to ask your friend for a new one. But think, I might be in danger more than I might not be in danger. So be more prepared than unprepared. So, but that is good for children as well, to be wary. So yeah, just be safe. Be safe. And those are my camping tips for camping, because there's a lot of festivals going on soon, and I just thought it might be a bit of a help. I'm not doing this for money or anything. No. I'm just doing this so you're all prepared, because I've been camping most of my life. I started when I was a young'un, and I do it now and again, which I haven't done in a couple of years actually, since COVID. Anyway, so yeah. Have fun and be safe. And don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Love yous.